I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up.
Dwarves is very strong faction now. We have Urby got the Mordor, and I believe that Ahwe will dodge this match. He doesn't like to be Angmar against Mordor. Oh, whoa! Actually, he's playing it. Normally, he doesn't like this match. May, to be honest, you are wearing yellow. We can. Galt, you're funny. You know that you're the funniest Turkish. Yeah, there is delay 60 second. He told me. Yes, there is delay 60 second on the stream, so players don't stream snipe. We have Ahwe on the top left. As I said earlier, the winner for this best of 9 will take $100, and the loser will take $50 and will be in the second spot. Urby is Mordor. Mordor is very powerful faction. It's, in my opinion, the strongest race between all the forces of evil. Mordor is the strongest faction in Mordor, in evil factions. Angmar is, it's a funny way. It's a funny faction. Like you have elite archers, and you have elite horses. Like this is something doesn't happen for Mordor. They have very bad horses, the Haradrim horses. I think that many snow trolls can kill the Black Riders even. Many snow trolls upgraded with also upgrades of Angmar are the best upgrades in this game. Armor and iron blades. Ahwe is starting with, the Turkish player is starting with Gundabad Orc, while the Slovenian player is starting with Orc Warriors. Mordor Orc. This Orc of Angmar are stronger than this Orc of Mordor. You can see that one Angmar Orc is able to kill the other Orc of Mordor. They cost more money, but they are stronger. They have a big number. Angmar Orc cannot have big number because they are expensive. Mordor Orc are cheap. This Orc costs 200 each one, while this Orc costs 80 resource. Hello, study time. Do you think in Turkey Syrian immigrants will go back to the countries? Yeah. Yes, it's study time. I believe they will go from Europe and Turkey and Lebanon, and they will go back to Syria after the changing the regime. So we can see now the playstyle of Urby. He's spamming Gundabad Orc, but more and more orcs of Mordor. They are popping out from 3 orc pit, and there is also one Easterling barracks, Haradrim Palace. Orc versus orc. This building might go down for Urby. The economy of the player Ahwe is fine for now. It's not touched. There is Wolf Rider's transition from the Turkish player. Okay, that was a big push against Mordor. And this for a resource building will be safe. Maybe it's going to... Oh, yes, it is safe. Wait, is it going to be safe? Maybe. Whoa, it was taken down. This is not good at all for Mordor. He lost his first 3 resource buildings. He didn't have orc archers to defend his base. Hello, Mirror. Good evening, friend. Congratulations for having your PC. And Let me know, Mirror, if you would like to join me in this casting. The Easterlings are protecting the orc from the trample. This is something good by Urby. This push will hurt. This push will hurt Awi Howie. Fine. Fine, thanks. Study time. Okay. So there is so many orc from Urby and they deal lots of damage orc once they are together. Easterlings Easterlings are defending orc, nice positioning from Urby. But Urbi doesn't have resource buildings about to reach level 2, while Awi Howie has. Easterlings might die. Oh yes, they have probably died. The Easterlings have probably died. Now, Orc warriors are not protected from the horses. Not many stuff are going on right now, just microing this army. Eye of Sauron was used before, now the war chant on these Orc warriors for Urbi. Uh, okay, fine, fine. Awi Howie, the Turkish player, is saving his power point. He's on 450 command point. Both of the players are on 450 command point. But Awi Howie will have more command point when these resource buildings reach level 2. Eight power point for the Turkish player Awi Howie. He can use it for Untamed Allegiance and capture one of these trolls or Warglare, or maybe use it for a Barrow White. Urbi keeps spamming Orc with Easterlings to protect the Orc. Okay, Mirror, get well, my friend. Last time you were not well at all. I hope you feel better. Eye of Sauron, this is another buff. Mordor Orc are cheap and strong. Angmar is struggling. Angmar doesn't have any archers at the beginning of the game. They have only axe throwers, and axe throwers are not made to counter the spam. They are very slow in targeting, dealing damage. Unlike rangers or archers, they deal, they shoot very fast. Normally, archers. There is so many parties from Mordor. Urbi spam is a lot now. There is so many Easterlings, so many orc, and one troll cage for some trolls. Big army of wolf riders from Awi Awi, and now there is a summon of Barrow-wights. Okay. Mordor will deal his damage. So many orc protected by the Easterlings, left and right, and they're going inside the Turkish player's base. The good thing is that he still has 3 mills that are level 2 and they give lots of resources. Wolf Riders are dealing some good damage here in the base of the Slovenian player Urbi. Good damage to buildings, a big number of Wolf Riders. Barrow-wights are destroying Easterlings. They steal HP every time they deal damage. Mordor's command point is 500, while Angmar is 525. Angmar has used Barrow-wights after the war chant. These Wolf Riders are dealing lots of damage to Mordor's economy. More Orc of Mordor everywhere, and there is a big push. He managed to destroy one of the resource buildings for Angmar, which was level 2. It's about to reach level 3. Maybe Mordor player might make some drummer troll or maybe mountain troll, we will see. I like more drummer troll to make the orc warrior stronger. Urbi is standing on 500 command point. He chose the Tainted Land from his spellbook. for more pressure on the Angmar. I don't think that Angmar is behind, nor Mordor is behind. Both of the players are doing fine for now. Now, Awi Howie is creeping to get some resources from the map. That's always great. And look at this sneaky attack from Urby, attacking his opponent from sides where he doesn't see. This is going to hurt the Angmar player. That wait, hold on a second. So many wolf riders. Ooh, nice trample. Easterlings were not in a place to protect the orc, and the Angmar player has managed to deal a lot of damage on the orc army, which gave him lots of PowerPoint. That was a huge. Ooh, gold was left by the red player, Awi Howie. Okay. So many orc and Easterlings from every side from the Mordor player. And the first troll is out. Trolls are so good against Angmar. Trolls are the best unit for Mordor. Snowbind was used from Awi Howie to protect this farm, this resource building. It's going to be protected for now. Okay, Wolf Riders are still dealing lots of damage, as you can see, trampling and giving lots of PowerPoint for the Mordor, for the Angmar player. Wind now was picked from Angmar player Awi. Awi is playing so good today. He's paying attention for every troll. Troll is not dead. He's so good. He doesn't die. And he's eating now his orcish meal. He almost died, by the way, from the axis throwers. He cost 500 resources. You don't want to lose 500 resource unit like that. Nice saving from Urby. He almost died. 650 command point for Awi Howie now. Almost 7. Okay, it is 750 now. These are two mil. They give so much money because they reached level 3. Level 3 means more money and more command point for Angmar. Mordor doesn't have this. He has only level 2, and this one has industry to make Mordor strong. Now Mordor is holding himself and getting stronger and stronger. Okay, I'm going to add the colors. Awi Howie is in the red color, while Urbi is in blue color. I added the colors. Angmar got Waldor. I don't recommend Waldor, in my opinion. I would go for Rogash, or maybe to steal trolls, or maybe. Ooh, look at this trample! Oh god, this trample was huge. This trample killed so many orc archers. So many orc archers were killed, and this gave Mordor a lots of PowerPoint. Still, there are some orc archers, but imagine that huge orcish archers army would have definitely done more damage. 10 power point for Angmar. What is the Angmar player going to do with the 10 power point? He can summon his Gundabad orc army. It's a very powerful spell. Like 4 battalions of orc will fight for Angmar. But looks like he's waiting for uh, the giant summon after the Barrowites, because it's also powerful and can destroy the fortress of Mordor. You don't want to delay uh, any longer against Mordor. The more time Mordor stay alive, the more it becomes stronger. Command point for Angmar player, Angmar Turkish player Awi Howie is almost, it's 850. It's very high. Trolls should be careful not to step on the pikeman. 13 power point for him. while Mordor is on 8 power point and 700 command point, and industry is almost ready. So Mordor is just trying to buy time or deal damage now. Trolls are running for their lives, they're so fast, but the direwolves are biting them while they're escaping. Okay, this is very strange from the player Ahwe. He chose to pick the Blight. It can destroy buildings, not army at all, just buildings. I mean, just army, not buildings. This summon doesn't destroy buildings. Just can nerf the buildings and make them produce less unit in less time. In more time, not in less time. And also, it can destroy the army of the opponent if it was summoned on top of it. It poisons the army, especially that orc are not very strong creatures, unlike the elves and the dwarves. Mordor is very close for his Wyrm, if he wants to choose Wyrm. And it was summoned now, this Blight. Everyone will turn into Berwites. Actually, that was a thing from the past. Now they will just die without turning into Berwites. That idea was stuck in my head once the Blight turns the enemy units into Berwites. Even the Easterlings will die. Trolls don't die, I think. Yeah, they have lots of HP. Oh, whoa, but Waller has managed to kill one of them. Players need to pay attention. If they don't pay attention, they're going to lose their units. Barricade Summon was used instead of the Wyrm. Looks like that the Angmar player, Ahwe, is playing smarter this game. He's not playing... He took replays from me from his previous loss against Urby. Now he's doing... playing different. Like, he knows what he's doing now with Angmar. He's playing smart. And yeah, so we have Dark Rangers. There is some towers to defend Mordor. The northern side is economy for Angmar. 2000 resources for Mordor, but he's not investing in anything. Okay, he's getting catapults. He's getting catapults and maybe he's going to get attack trolls, we will see. Mordor trolls are very powerful against Angmar, but you don't want to go fully trolls like attack trolls because they can still die against Dark Rangers. For now, the player Ahwe has a Holdor. He's going to make the overall army of Angmar a bit stronger with the leadership. This one, leadership, Hillman leadership. It works only on axe throwers and Rudor spearmen, not on hill trolls, not on Black Temenorian, not on Dark Rangers. There is a big diversity of units from the Turkish player. There is hill trolls, Dark Rangers, Golem was killed. Whoever takes this ring can recruit Sauron, it's fine. So yeah, player Urby is not having much units, like no Haladim archers. He has money, but I don't know what he's going to... Oh, nice shot. I don't know where he's going to spend his... uh, I don't know where he spent his money, the Mordor player. He has money, as you can see. Catapults are the worst enemy for Angmar. Everything that deal fire damage, everything with fire is an enemy for Angmar. Fire drakes, fire catapults, fire is deadly item against deadly element against Angmar, because this faction fears the fire. The majority of their units fear the fire and take extra damage from the fire. This game is going late. We can see that the Mordor player Urby Slovenian player is not doing good in this game. Ahwe probably has updated his playstyle, his behavior. He's trained. He's doing much better. He's like he's like different. He's just different. Wind and aero volley killing almost everything. Mordor player Urby, normally he's so good with Mordor, but I don't know what's happening in this game. I don't know what's happening this time. Dark Rangers are shredding everything, including drummer trolls. Mordor has a weakness against archers, and Awi knows this. Has so many archers. Catapults will counter these archers, splitting them with the skull, launching. No Black Riders. There is Mouse of Sauron. There is Trolls. But Trolls will die in a second to the big number of Dark Rangers. Map control is going in the favor of Angmar. Angmar has the whole map, and Mordor now is trapped in one side. There is so many orc archers without any protection from the pikemen, killing all the orc archers. Feeding the spellbook of Angmar to 16 power point. And now Angmar is stronger than ever. He has Dark Rangers, he has also the ring. He might be saving for the ring and get Sauron. He probably had a hero, yeah. He had a hero coming out, but then he cancelled the hero to get Sauron. Ahwe for the first time, he's going to recruit Sauron in the final of this tournament. And if he can get Sauron, Sauron costs 10,000 normally, but with the Flame of Darkness, discount 10%. This means Sauron is going to destroy Mordor. Just like in the movie. Sauron is going to fight for Angmar today, not for Mordor. It might be... Okay, it might be... Urby might be having some time now to reform his army, make the units that counter the enemy units, like Milf Hunter said, the Black Riders. He has money. He has this industry keep giving him money all the time. He has money, but Mordor units are very... Oh, yes, he got the Witch King, but can the Witch King defeat Sauron? We will see. Witch King is a very powerful hero. He deals lots of good damage against heroes. We will see if he's good or bad. He has money income. Mordor has always great income of resource, unlike Angmar, which have very bad income for resource. So the Angmar player is losing now. We can see it. Catapults are countering Dark Rangers. Catapults with fire deal lots of damage to units. And there is now the Witch King out. Orc warriors, they are bad at this moment. They don't do any damage to the Angmar army, like Wolf Riders or Dark Rangers. 19 power point for the Angmar player. Do you think the player Urby, Slovenian player, he knows that his opponent is going for Sauron? Like, he's not attacking at all. There is a sneaky attack in the top side of the map. Snowbind can be used here, but Ahwe did not pay attention. So the Witch King is dealing lots of damage on these Wolf Riders. They are dying, let's say, because they have low HP. And Witch King's damage is high, especially when he's flying. Normally flyers deal lots of damage to horses, and as you can see, he's killing so many Wolf Riders. Horses. 18 power point for Mordor now. Maybe he's buying another hero. He keeps making catapults. And Barricade is ready for the Mordor player. This is one of the weirdest game I have ever seen. And Sauron is out. Urby knows this. He heard his name. And Sauron might destroy now Mordor. Blight has destroyed the army of Mordor. Blight is used. Very close to the 25 power point. Very, very close to the 25 power point. Thank you so much, Diha, for the sub. For the first time. And the Witch King, Witch King. Oh, there was a barrage. There was a barrage from Mordor on the army and Dark Rangers of Mordor. I don't know if it was effective. It killed a couple of units. And Sauron is here now. Sauron for the Angmar player, Ahwe Howie. Besides, the Turkish player, Ahwe Howie has Big Ice Wolf summon now. So he will have Sauron and he's going to use his Fire of Doom. His only powerful ability destroying all the barracks and resource buildings. Waldor got killed by Mouse of Sauron. And yeah, I think it's not going good at all for the Mordor. Because, whoa, Mouse of Sauron almost... okay, Urby's colony GG and it's over. Can you believe it? This is the first time where I see Angmar having Sauron